slick racetrack usually means follow the leader, but not for Terry Pletch. You came out of a qualifier race, went to the back of the first heat race, and you could pass. Do you have it to win tonight in the feature, or is that just a little bit too much?
No, I can win it from the tail, the good Lord willing. The car's right. I'm pumped. You know, I can win it from the tail. It's just that simple.
This track's going to get more dry before it gets more tacky, and it's going to change a lot with all these races we're running between now and the feature. How much will you change your car?
We won't change it much. I've got quite a bit of experience here. I've been real fortunate at this racetrack, so we'll set it up for the driest and the slickest. Maybe a little too tight early. I may not move real quick. I may have to, you know, settle for where I'm at till the fuel load gets off a little. But at the end of the race, I guarantee you I'm going to be there.
Okay, well, good luck, Terry, because I know you have a record so far of coming from the back and going to the front. And I'm telling you right now, a Pletch pool.
We have the opportunity. On the pole is Kevin Briscoe, car 62. Rusty McClure alongside in 77. Brad Fox, with whom we spoke a few moments ago, starts third in number 53, and Tony Elliott outside. Dave Darlin and Jay Drake are in row number 3. The fourth row consists of Mike Mann in 37 and J.J. Yaley in 76. The fifth row, Corey Kruzman in 21 and Kevin Miller also in 21. Kevin Thomas starts inside row number 6. Outside is Derek Scheffel. Kevin Doty starts inside row number 7 in car number 25, and Todd Kane is in 16. The 8th row, Tracy Hines in 97 and Jerry Coons Jr. in 7C. The 9th row, Eric Gordon in 73 and Jack Hewitt in 17. The 10th row, Bill Rose in number 6 and Robbie Rice in 22. And in the last row, Terry Pletch in 29 and Kenny Carmichael in 92. If you followed along here as we're on board with Tony Elliott, we have 421 starting in the 5th row and the 6th row. All members of rows 5 and 6 carry number 21. Now that's going to make it really good for you and me, Rice.
At one time I said if they put a number 51 on every one of the Chicago Bears, we wouldn't be able to tell them apart. And I think that's kind of the way this is, you know, when they have something like this. But of course these people all run different series around the country. They converge only on these big, very important races, and that's why you get the duplication.
There's Briscoe in the number 62 car, flanked by Rusty McClure, as the rest of the field is lining up and getting set for 30 laps of racing.
Well, it'll be interesting to see now. Tony Elliott back there in 4th spot. We're going to ride along with him as this thing starts. See whether he's on the outside, so he's probably going to head to the outside for the cushion as they head towards turn 1. Let's see.
29th annual Tony Hulman Classic.
Better run through 3 and 4 up on the cushion.
And there it is. He's got the lead. Pletch has got the lead.
21st to look at Yaley.
Oh, Yaley way up on the right rear.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get beat here. He's going to do whatever it takes trying to win this race. But that was very, very close to getting in trouble right there.
5 more laps to go. Sports Center is coming up in just a few moments. Stay with us for the complete report. But who's going to win this race? Will it be Pletch, who's currently in the lead from 21st starting position, or J.J. Yaley, who has led most of the race from the 8th starting position? Again, Yaley up on that right rear on the cushion in turns 3 and 4 in a very dusty racetrack.
Yeah, and I think he is doing better in 3 and 4. I think he's faster in 3 and 4 right now. Now that he's going to try to get down to the bottom, see if he can do any good down here. Lap traffic is right in front of him. This could play a big part in what happens this part of the race.
Coming up to 3 laps to go when they hit the line. There is Pletch working the slower track. Oh, Yaley bounced the fence.
Well, no harm, no foul. He didn't blow the tire, so as long as the tire's still on there, he's still going to go for it. But he's going to have a tough time to go right now, unless Terry Pletch makes a mistake. And where he's running, it's not as easy to make a mistake. It's real easy to make a mistake up there where Yaley is.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think traffic's going to bother Terry, because everybody's either running the bottom or the top, and Terry's just kind of running right in the middle, so he can just cruise with his own group.
Pletch is lapping Tracy Hines and Brad Fox. Here we go with 2 more laps to go. 2 to go. There they are, 1st and 2nd, with Pletch maintaining the lead at the moment.
Well, I don't think he's going to be beat. Anybody that comes from 21st to 1st at this time of the race race. I don't think he's going to make any kind of mistake unless the traffic really gets in his way.
I think when they throw that white flag, JJ might really drive her down in there pretty deep.
We have a car that is spun down in turn number 1. So it's going to bring out our caution here with 28 laps to go. It is Robbie Rice who was running 7th, Larry.
Yeah, he had come a long way. He started clear back in 20th position and come a long way, but obviously had a little problem there, and that's going to put him way back in the lineup now.
Well, this has been quite a performance here tonight by Terry Pletch from Frankfort, Indiana, who had such a poor qualifying speed that he had to run one of the qualifying heats. And this is how he got the lead from J.J. Yaley.
Well, he just went down very low, down into 1 and 2. He kind of slid up high, and then coming off the corner, he just got a tremendous bite coming off the 2. That race car, I don't know what he's done to it to get that kind of a hold of the racetrack coming off the corner, but it certainly has worked for him.
So we have 27 laps complete. We go back to the previous completed lap before the caution came out for Robbie Rice. They are getting his car headed in the right direction so he can be pushed off and restarted, but he will have to go to the rear of the field. And there is the prestigious trophy that will go to the winner of the race, the Tony Hulman Classic trophy.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see now with only 3 laps to go. Yaley, obviously, he's going to try to think of some way to get around Terry Pletch. Pletch, he's pretty much got his car on cruise control. He knows where he can run. Actually, he can run just about anywhere he wants. He can run the bottom or in the middle. He's never been really up around the top. Yaley's going to have to, I think, use the cushion and get a couple of really good, lucky laps, hit the cushion just right in order to win this race.
Yeah, I think Yaley will really gas it pretty hard these last couple of laps. You know, he hates to get beaten, and he loves this place, so it'll be interesting to watch him.
Well, turns 3 and 4 on this restart could be very important. If he gets in the lead, he might move down the racetrack and try to block Terry Pletch's groove. But
right, and cut his momentum, yeah.
Cut his momentum off. So if he actually can get that lead going into turn 1 on this restart, it might be his advantage.
They get the one more lap.
Look at the right front tire. He's got a right front tire that may be going flat.
Yeah, it is flat.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, man. This might be really, really important. That thing is not clear flat, but I'm going to tell you, it's between 0 and 2 pounds. They don't have very much in there. Wow. And this is really going to hurt him getting into the corner. It's going to upset the race car a little bit.
Yeah, and it'll also hurt him coming off because it's going to take left rear drive out of the car.
Well, this is going to be interesting. 3 more laps to go here.
Well, Terry Pletch, luck may not be on his side because everything's been going great until right now. Now we'll see if he can handle it with a flat right front tire.
Pletch qualified 33rd fastest out of 68 cars that took time here tonight. He has the lead as the green flag comes out for the final 3 laps of the race. Once again, Yaley heads for the high side of the racetrack as Pletch stays down on the bottom, and so does Tony Elliott. Actually, again, the middle of the racetrack, but that's where it's working for him.
And Tony Elliott seems to be coming alive. He's moved back into second place as he's found a nice groove right around the bottom of the racetrack.
So Elliott trying to grab second here from Yaley as we now have 2 more laps to go in this event. 2 to go.
Well, Yaley stays to the high side. The other 2 guys stay to the low side. Uh-oh, Pletch moves up. He got right in the middle of the racetrack. That shouldn't work, but it sure as heck did for him.
Well, that front tire is actually causing him a problem because when he goes into the corner, it's shoving the front end. It's not getting any grip with the right front tire.
But he only needs about 1 1/4 laps here, and he can walk off with the victory of this race. Yaley way up top looking for the cushion, but it's a long way around up there. The white flag comes out. 1 more lap to go.
Boy, if that right front doesn't roll off and go completely flat, I just don't know how it's been able to stay on there because it's so low, it should roll right off of the rim.
Hewitt has moved to 3rd position and is battling with Tony Elliott for the... or rather J.J. Yaley for the 2nd spot off the 4th corner, and Terry Pletch wins the race. And finishing in 2nd position is going to be Jack Hewitt. Jack Hewitt finishes in 2nd spot, and I believe that Tony Elliott finished in 3rd. Unfortunately, we're not going to have time to talk with Terry Pletch. We will talk to him next week at Eldora when we return with our other Thunder Series as part of Pennzoil Indiana Sprint Week. That's at 9 o'clock next Wednesday from Eldora. Terry Pletch wins. For Larry, Gary, and Amy, I'm Bob Jenkins. Now we go to SportsCenter. Mike Greenberg and Trey Wingo.